The solar eclipse drew millions of people to our region yesterday, and the traffic certainly showed it. I sat in bumper to bumper on 55 for 4 hours trying to get back from Cape.
After you're doing your live shots at 6:30, so it's hours after the eclipse.
Yes, left 4.5 hours after the eclipse, got home at 10:30.
Well, most of the commutes doubled the usual drive time. Our Justina Coronel spoke to travelers on the way to their destination and back. Justina.
Several people who went to Cape Girardeau, like Ann, said it took them 4 to 5 hours to get back home. I spoke to Jim Hastings from South St. Louis City. He said he was stuck in a tidal wave of traffic on Interstate 55, so much so he couldn't even make it to Farmington, but his experience wasn't ruined.
I had my partner with me. I wanted him to see the eclipse. He's not in the best of health, and we just wanted to get a trip down and do that.
A trip of a lifetime. The plan for Jim Hastings was to leave South St. Louis to make it to Farmington to see the eclipse in its totality for 2 minutes and 33 seconds.
We left at about 10:30 yesterday morning, got on 55 at Bayless Avenue, and there was traffic already.
Their plan had to take a detour. Traffic was backed up for miles.
It was 1:40. So we had about 10 minutes left to get settled somewhere.
It wasn't Farmington. Instead, it was Festus. Along the way, they saw a desperate dad holding a sign saying, "I need eclipse glasses for my daughter."
I said, "Come and get them." And he ran over, grabbed them out of my hand, and as he did that, he's running back across the street, and he screams out, "You just made my daughter's day. She can view the eclipse now."
They scurried along to McDonald's for the eclipse. Nearby, Kirk Bealey saw the wave of travelers in Festus.
The highway was insane. I mean, you could see people parked all the way on the highway, on the on-ramps, on the side of here on the highway.
He just opened Beale Street Pub last week.
We tried to even throw some music out there, and hoping that, people are going to be like, "Oh, what's that?" and slide on over. But yeah, it just didn't happen. But, for the area, I'm sure it was a great business, but not for us.
Still, Bealey was grateful for the exposure and a free show. And for Hastings, while the Golden Arches weren't his desired final destination, he was able to help a little girl make a memory.
It had that moment in it that just turned out to be so good. Here's the guy standing on the sidewalk, and yeah, I think there was a destiny situation with it.
MoDOT said after the eclipse, northbound I-55 had stop-and-go traffic from Cape Girardeau to Route Z in Peebly, which is more than 80 miles of heavy congestion. I spoke to one traveler, Jeannie Smith from St. Charles County, and she said she'd sit in traffic all over again to experience the eclipse.
Thank you, Justina. Monday, a lot of you snagged some photos of the eclipse. You shared them with us. Thank you. Here's a few from viewers. They all have one thing in common. See those little red flames around the edge of the eclipse? Those are called solar prominences. They're made when plasma bursts out from the sun, branching out hundreds of thousands of miles into space, but they're still attached to the surface of the sun, according to NASA. If those loops detached from the sun, they'd be different. They'd be called solar flares.
Yeah, Chief Meteorologist Scott